It's my house in Raynell, West Virginia. It's like on the last street of the little town of 1,000 people. And because it backs up to a mountain back there, Sims Mountain is called. Mountain top, I guess you call it, because it's we're at 2,400 feet here. And this is my garage, my detached garage. It's pretty cool because it has a room up above. Let me see if I can climb this bank. I've been working on it because the deer don't have a problem going up a 7-foot bank like that, just one hop. What I had to do was dig out around it all the way down. Didn't have to go down as far in this corner because that corner was okay, but I can see all of the dirt I dug out of there. I'm adding to the mountain because I'm going to put all of it back. You can see here where I dug it out. That wall was pushed in, or both walls, all three walls were pushed in, like big time. You can see where it had kind of a center support that was helping out a little there on the inside, but it got pushed out because it wasn't really tied to the floor or to the foundation. You can see where I'm filling the hollows with concrete wherever I can. And so I got those two sides pushed back out. I used I was thinking I could dig this out by hand, but no way, you know. So I saw this little machine on Marketplace at a reasonable price, and I thought, so that's what I've been using, that guy right there. This side's a little tricky because I'm pretty close to the property line where that tree is there, so I'm trying to keep it off the neighbors as best I can. So there's a lot of wheelbarrow work here. I figure I'd just do like 10 wheelbarrow loads a day and bring it to here. From here I can handle it with the machine and just leapfrog it to that bunch of dirt there that I'm pushing up the mountain. I can actually get up on that thing with the machine and just keep pushing the dirt up the mountain, you know. I might make a little plateau or like a terrace there or something cool, I don't know. But I'm gonna put a little bit of the dirt back, you know, maybe fill it halfway. Put a lot of gravel in there, you know. I don't know if I'll ever be able to clean it out enough to get to replace the drain pipe that goes around it, but I'm not worried about that too much. So this is the last wall that I have to repair. And I did my 10 wheelbarrow loads today, and then I put the equivalent of 10 wheelbarrow loads back with my digger and my tow hoe. And I'll show you on the inside here. There's some shovel work to be done too. The thing won't get quite all the way down. So you see here, this much here, I had to shovel out by hand, but I can just toss it over there and scoop it out with my tow hoe. Hopefully I don't fall in the hole with it one day, but you can see how pushed in this wall is. You look down it, but on the inside you can really see. You turn on the light here. Yeah, you can see but it's the same thing I had to do on the other two walls. Is at some point somebody tuck pointed it when it was pushed out or pushed in, and so that prevented me from pushing it back. But once I removed all the tuck pointing on this side, it pushed right out. It pushed right back out pretty easy. I just bring that machine in here and use the bucket to push it out. So you can see what I'm talking about here. You see how somebody pointed it when, but there's two seams, you know, it seems like on every wall that I have to do where it got pushed in. The majority of the block is, you know, the mortar joints are in good shape. You just get her pushed back out and start filling the hollows with concrete like I did here. And then all they had was a little column of half blocks here, just like that on this end. And then I believe they, when it started getting pushed in, they built a column of full blocks against it. Well, that didn't stop anything. It just got pushed in. And so what I plan on doing is, you know, I got it. They had these guys here holding up the roof over there. You see the beam still up there when that was pushed in, but don't need it anymore. But I'm going to make a more solid column like here and put them on all the walls. And I'll pin it to the floor with rebar, and I'll fill the hollows completely full of concrete. And then in certain places, especially like where the block's broken, I'll just cut a hole in the wall and then cut a hole, and then cut the end out or the side out of a block. And as I'm filling this thing with concrete, it'll be filling the hollows in the wall, and it'll tie that thing to the wall pretty good, I think. It's my own idea, I don't know. But this is a pretty cool garage. It's built in 1960. You can see the lumber is excellent condition, and they built that whole floor for the upper room out of 1x10s. And they also, the sheathing for the roof is also 1x10s. No plywood in this thing anywhere. It's just all 1x10s. So I'm gonna probably right there, I'll take half of that block out and put a stovepipe through it. And then have me a wood stove here in the winter time. You know, it gets kind of cold here. And have my man cave. This one I got filled with concrete all the way to here, these two hollows. And what I did was, this block was broken, so it was easy to get out, but it was only half. The other side of the block was okay. So I didn't replace the full block. I just replaced where is it? Oh yeah. You see that block was broken on one side, but the other side was good. I just cut the face off of that block, and I filled that cavity about 3/4 of the way up with a little bit of a stiff mixture, and then shoved that in there and propped it in there, you know, nice and flat. So it's all right, you know, good enough for me. I'm gonna, the only thing I couldn't really fix is that when the wall got pushed in, of course it caused the wall to extend a little. So the wall is probably about 1/4 to a 1/2 inch longer than it was. So I can't drag that back. You know, I got some couple wide mortar joints. You can see there that it got pushed out. And this upper part here, I still have a little bit of work to do to align that. And what I need to do is, while I got my machine outside, is push this back in. That had a big offset right here. This was in about that far, really. So I just put my Toho against this wall from the outside to hold it, and then I took a 4x4 and just tapped it back, and went right back into place. Yeah, this is the last wall I have to do, and then I'll start tuck pointing and building the columns and all that. And like I said, I'm not going to put all the dirt back. If I put all the dirt back, it's going to do the same thing again. I don't think I can make the wall strong enough to hold that mountain back, you know. So, but I'll probably fill it up about 3 or 4 blocks, and maybe I'll kind of shape it like this bank here, you know. And so the dirt that I'm putting back, I'll just cut off this bank here and just shape it, you know, with my machine, and that'll be yeah. You say I got me a room upstairs. It could be a nice wood shop or something, you know. The town is kind of lax on their maintenance. This was all caved in and everything, so I just had to mix up a little extra cement, and because that whole side was gone, I fixed the city's sewer, because somebody was going to step on there and break their leg of it. So, but I'm going to have a nice garage by cold weather, hopefully. I never laid any block, but by the time I learned, I guess. Can't be that hard. Get my shovel inside, and I'm done for the day. Hey, thanks for watching.